Let's connect the dots. Here we have in Wisconsin an attack on public employees and their right to collectively bargain. We have in other states attacks on unions of all sorts. Because with wealth and income going to the top, the rich in effect have more and more political power to reduce their taxes, they also are able to create the impression that it's a tiny zero-sum game, that we have a tiny pie and we are all in the working middle class competing against one another for pieces of that pie. Unions versus non-unions, public employees versus non-public employees, immigrants versus people who are born here in the United States. That kind of divide and conquer strategy deflects attention from the big story, which is that more and more income, wealth, and power are going to the top. And it also, in a way, pits us against one another. It creates a kind of thinking in which, instead of being generous, we are more and more afraid. I mean, how can you expect a country to function when you have more and more income and wealth going to the top, when their tax burden keeps on going down, when corporations are becoming more and more global, getting more and more of their profits abroad, hiring fewer and fewer Americans? Right now, Americans are beginning to wake up to the fact that the attack on public employees is connected to the attack on all unions, which is connected to declining wages and pay and benefits of so many Americans, which in turn is directly connected to the economic insecurity that so many people feel. 15 million Americans out of work, half of them out of work for 6 months or more, a record. It's time to reverse course. It's time to reclaim not only prosperity for all of us, but also take democracy back.